What about my screen, ma? My screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
What about my screen? Thank you. So this is the first question. Assuming S bases of 25 and 60 MVA, calculate the through impedance in ohms between the generator and the output terminals of the transformer for the system shown in figure. The specifications of the generator and the transformer are given in table. So in previous per unit problems, we are just determining the reactances. That is X alone we determined. But in this case, we are going to determine the overall impedance in ohms. So only we have two parallel connected generator. For this two parallel connected generators, we have delta to star transformer. So their ratings is given in the table. So we have generator 1, we have generator 2, and we have transformer. Only three components we are having. So for the three components, we are performing per unit analysis. So the power rating should be 30 MVA, 25 MVA, 60 MVA. And kV rating for generator 1 and 2 is both 11 kV. For transformer, primary it is delta connected 11 kV, secondary it is star connected. So it is a delta to star transformer. 11 bar 66 kV transformer, and their corresponding reactances is given. X double dash for generator 1, generator 2 transformer is also provided. So X double dash for generator 1 is 0.20 per unit, and the X double dash for generator 2 is 0.25 per unit. For transformer X equal to 0.10 per unit. So these are all the informations given in the problem. So in previous cases, in the diagram itself they are marked, or question itself they are given. So in this case they are particularly given in the table. So we are going to find out the base values. So the base is provided. So 25 MVA base, 30 MVA base, so mentioned like that. So I am considering, so my 25 MVA as base for generator. So this is my formula for the impedance. In reactance, you have X per unit nu equal to X per unit volt. So in that you have your kV nu by kVb volt into MVAb nu by MVAb volt. So in this manner, you are determined the value. But impedance, the same one only, but I am writing in terms of base. So the same thing. So in our previous cases, I am using M. Here I am using S. So S நாலும் M நாலும் ஒன்று தான். அதே போல இங்க KV போட்டிருப்போம்ல, KV நியூ ஓல்டு, அதை வந்து நான் VB1 VB2 போட்டிருக்கேன். ஸோ ரெண்டு எது போட்டாலும் உங்களுக்கு சேம் தான். So on 25 MVA base for generator 1, so my old value is 0.20. So this is my old value 0.20, and MVAB old, sorry, MVAB new is 25, old is 30 into 11 by 11. That is KVB old by KVB new by KVB old the whole square. So if you are simplifying, you may get 0.1667 per unit. So this is for on the base of generator 1, 25 MVA base. Likewise for your generator 2, on a same base of 25 MVA, X double dash equal to 0.25. Here the reactance value is 0.25 for the generator number 2 into 25 by 25. Here MVAB old and new both are same, and the KVB old is also same. So you may get 0.25 per unit only. So next one is on generate on 60 MVA base. For generator 1, I am using X double dash as 0.20 into 60 by 30 into 11 by 11. Next is 0.25 into 60 by 25. So 11 by 11 the whole square. So 0.40, 0.60 value you are getting. So here they are just mentioning, assuming the basis 25 MVA, 60 MVA they are mentioning. So for generator, both generators, 1 and 2 I am using 25 as well as 60. அதே போல டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்மருக்கும் நான் 25 தனியா பண்ணனும் 60 தனியா பண்ணனும். சோ நம்ம ப்ரீவியஸ் கேஸ் பர் யூனிட்லாம் வந்து ப்ரீவியஸ் கேஸ்லாம் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா I just mentioned generator as base, transmission line as base. So transformer as base நம்ம மென்ஷன் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. அப்படி இல்லனா நம்ம ஜெனரேட்டரே வந்து மென்ஷன் பண்ணிப்போம். But this case they are mentioning the base value 25 60 separately. அதனால நீ 25 க்கும் தனியா கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் 60 க்கும் தனியா கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். நான் அதான் பண்ணிருக்கேன். So first part வந்து 25 க்கு அதே போல செகண்ட் பார்ட் வந்து 60. இதே போல டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்மருக்கு 25 60. சோ நமக்கு ஒரே ஒரு டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்மர் தான் இல்லையா அதனால ஒரு 25 ஒரு 60. So same formula 0.10 25 by 60 into 11 by 11 whole square. You may get 0.041667 per unit. For 60 MVA, you may get 0.1 only. So now you are going to draw the reactance diagram for 25 MVA separately and the 60 MVA separately. For 25 MVA, it is J0.1667 is J0.25 in series with J0.41667. This is for 25 MVA 11 kV base. Likewise, 60 MVA 11 kV base is J0.4 for G1 and for G2 J0.6 for transformer J0.1. So in this manner we have to determine the solution. So this is the case of illustration. So the problem is in the form of illustration type. So previous thought methods are solving method or analyzing method, but this problem is illustrate. I just illustrate the performance of 25 MVA as well as 60 MVA here. So these kind of typical problems you may expect in your university examination as well as your internal examinations. So in both exams you may get these kind of questions. So previous 1 to 2 years they are asking like this. Some typical examples they are asking. So these problems I have taken from the standard textbooks. Yes. So next one is my impedance also. I have to calculate my impedance. They are trying to find out what is the impedance. So for 25 MVA, so J 0.167 in parallel with J0.25 plus your J 0.041667. So இது ரெண்டு parallel இருக்குல்லையா அந்த parallel நான் simplify பண்ணிட்டேன். R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So இந்த ரெண்டு parallelக்கு so this element should be your series. Correct? So அதை simplify தான் பண்ணிருக்கேன். 25 க்கு தனியா 60 க்கு தனியா. So கடைசியா வந்து எனக்கு வந்து என்னுடைய பேஸ் இம்பிடன்ஸ் வந்து KVB square by MVAB. So 11 square by 25 4.84 I am getting, and 65 MVA க்கு 11 square by 60 2.1. So இப்போ நம்ம per unit கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So J 0.14167 into 4.89. So which is equal to J0.685 per unit. So on 60 MVA, J0.34 into 2.01 ohms, which is equal to 0.685. So in all two cases, you may get the same value. So on the three values on the pathina, we nearness. So while you are utilizing your 25 MVA base as well as 60 MVA base. So these kind of questions you may expect. So this problem clearly illustrates the arbitrary selection of S base, providing the value selected is used consistently throughout the network. So if you are changing the base also, the response is not affected. That is the meaning. Correct? நீங்க 25 இருந்தாலும் 60 இருந்தாலும் நமக்கு வந்து அந்த range of the impedance is not changing. So the first problem is over. First illustration example. And second, the same from your per unit side. Two generators rated at 10 MVA, 13.2 kV, and 15 MVA, 13.2 kV respectively. So two generators, their ratings is given 10 MVA, 13.2, and 15 MVA, 13.2 are connected in parallel to a bus. So parallel ன்றது நம்ம முதல்ல காமிச்சோம்ல அதே தான். So this is your parallel combination. G1, G2 are connected in parallel. So the bus feeds two motors rated at 8 MVA and 12 MVA respectively. The motor voltage ratings is given 12.5 kV. So the reactance of each generator is 15%. 15 by 100 it is J.15, and reactance of each motor is 20%. 20 by 100 it is J.2 on its own rating. So assuming the base 50 MVA 13.8 kV base and draw reactance diagram. So they are particularly mentioning the base, but in the previous case we are mentioning base as two values 25 MVA as well as 60. But in this case, the student is there. But in this case, they are clearly mentioning 50 MVA 13.8 kV as base. So it is performing for DM. So this is the connection diagram. So your two generators are in parallel, two motors are in parallel. So the same relation only, that is KVB x per unit nu equal to x per unit volt, both the KVB square and MVAB. So solve பண்ணீங்கன்னா I am getting the values in percentage. 0.6862, I am getting 68.62. For the case of generator 2, 45.75. For the case of motor, so 20% is the previous, and KVB value is 12.5 by 13.8. That is KVB old by KVB new the whole square into MVAB new by MVAB old. So not 2.56. So here it is 68.37. So this is the reactance diagram for the given problem. So two generators are in parallel, which is connected to two motors are in parallel. So problem number 3 corresponds for your Y bus. So this is the interesting case. An incomplete nodal admittance matrix for a 4-bus system with a negligible charging admittance is given below. Find the missing terms. So in your previous cases, some cases network is given, you have to find out the matrix. In some cases, the matrix is given, you have to form the Y bus. But in this case, the Y bus is given. You have to find out the missing terms. So this is the question comes under the category of analyzing type. We are going to analyze the missing terms. So I hope the question is clear to everyone. An incomplete, the question itself they clearly mentioned an incomplete nodal admittance matrix and a negligible charging admittance. That is, the line charging admittance is clearly negligible. So we have to find out the missing terms. In first row, Y14 is missing. In second row, two elements missing, Y21 and Y22. In third row, 31, 32, 33. And fourth row, all the terms are missing. So totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 elements you are going to find out. Yeah. So first வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா we are going to estimate our Y21. So Y1221 both are same தானப்பா. So இங்க Y12 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So Y21 both are complement. So -2 plus J1. சரியா? அதே போல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா while solving this one Y14 என்ன வேணும் அப்படின்னா so my Y11 which is equal to Y12 Y13 plus Y14. சரியா? So நான் எல்லாத்தையும் நான் சால்வ் பண்ணேன் அப்படின்னா I am getting Y14 as 0. So 0.7 minus J3 which is equal to minus, இது ஒரே ஈக்குவேஷன் தான், நம்ம மைனஸ் சைனை வெளியே தள்ளிருக்கோம். So minus of minus 0.2 plus J1 minus of 0.5 plus J2 plus Y14. So if you are solving, இங்க பாருங்க இங்கே தெரிஞ்சது பாருங்க minus 0.2 இது வந்து minus 0.5 அதே போல இங்க plus J1 இங்க plus J2. So இது ரெண்டு பக்கமே வந்து சால்வ் ஆகும்போது 0 ஆயிடும். So Y14 41 both are 0. இப்போதைக்கு 4 எலிமெண்ட் ஓவர். Y12 21 both are equal. Likewise Y14 Y41 both are equal. Next one is Y22. So Y22 is nothing but minus of Y21 23 24. So in the எல்லா வேல்யூமே நமக்கு தெரியும், just adding. So Y21 is minus 0.2 plus J1, Y23 is minus 0.3 plus J2, and Y24 is minus 0.5 plus J3. Y22 is over. Next one is Y31 and Y13. So 13 is given means 31 is obviously same, complement. Likewise 23 is given. 23 given na 32 same da. So 23 32 both are same. And next one is Y33 is not given. So minus of Y31 Y32 plus Y34. So just add all the elements. Y31 is minus 0.5 plus J2, and Y32 is minus 0.3 plus J2, and Y34 is minus 1 plus J4. So finally you are obtaining 1.8 minus J8. So Y41 which is equal to Y14, both are 0 only, we are estimated in the beginning itself. Likewise Y24 42 both are same, it is given. 4 3 and 3 4 it is also given, minus 1 plus J4. And finally Y44 equal to minus of Y41 42 43. If you are adding, you may obtain that 1.5 minus J7. So now you try to substitute all the missing terms in the original matrix. Now the solution is redeemed now. அவ்வளவுதான். Clear? Just to find out the missing terms using some matrix techniques. Matrix தான் நான் போட்டுருக்கேன். Any other clarification required? Any other clarification needed? இந்த மூணு ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் ஏதாவது டவுட் இருக்காப்பா? டவுட் இருந்தா கேட்கலாம். Any doubts so far you are having? Only 30 students present. Why rest of the students are not present? So these problems want to be repeat again. I never repeated these problems. So I have a special session for you, so only I am connected with you. But you people are not utilizing the session well. So you will be getting losing of your attendance. நீங்க ஒரு செஷன் மிஸ் பண்ணாலே உங்களுக்கு வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய பர்சன்டேஜ் அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் போயிடும்பா. So in per day you have only 3 sessions. So if you are missing one session, so immediately பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கு 3 கிளாஸ் தான் வருது இல்லையா? ஸோ 3ல ஒரு கிளாஸ் போயிடுச்சுன்னா கிட்டத்தட்ட உங்களுக்கு வந்து 40% ஆஃப் த அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் வந்து காலி ஒரு வீக்குக்கு. நீங்க ஓவராலா பார்த்துக்கோங்க சரியா? டோன்ட் லூஸ் யுவர் அட்டெண்டன்ஸ். If you are interested or not interested, try to stay in class at least 1 hour. Clear? Do you have any doubts? ஏதாவது இந்த மூணு ப்ராப்ளம் ஏதாவது டவுட் இருந்தா நீங்க கேட்கலாம். சார் இந்த ஸ்டெப் புரியல சார் அப்படின்னா இந்த ஆல்ரெடி இந்த பிடிஎஃப் உங்களுக்கு நான் ஷேர் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். ஷேர் திஸ் பிடிஎஃப் ஆல்ரெடி டு யூ. இதுல ஏதாவது டவுட் இருந்தா நீங்க கேட்கலாம். டவுட் இல்லைன்னா சொல்லுங்க, நான் அடுத்த ப்ராப்ளம் போயிடுறேன். Do you have any questions? Shall I move to next problem?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So next one is the same Y-bus technique, but here you have the mutual impedance. So it is a 4-bus system. So So first bus, second bus, third bus, fourth bus. So the interconnected lines are your branches. That is 1 and 2 you have one branch, 2 and 4 you have one branch, 3 and 4 you have another branch, 3 and 1 you have another branch. You have 1 and 0 also one branch. So totally you have branch A, branch B, branch C, branch D, E. So 5 branches you are having. So what is the question is, figure shows a system with one source and 4 lines. The reactances of source and lines are shown. Lines C and B are mutually coupled through a reactance of J.2. Formulate Y bus admittance matrix. So this is new to you. இந்த மியூச்சுவல் கப்ளிங் அப்படின்றது வந்து புதுசு. ஸோ இந்த மியூச்சுவல் கப்ளிங் வரும்போது நம்ம எப்படி சால்வ் பண்றது அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம். சரியா? So first we have to find out the primitive admittance matrix or impedance matrix Z. So Z கிடைச்ச பிறகு அதை இன்வெர்ஸ் எடுத்துக்கலாம். So we have 5 branches. Yeah. So A, B, C, D, E, row wise as well as column wise. So from A to A you have J1. So from B to B you have J.4. From B and C, C to C you have 0.5. D to D you have 0.2 and E to E you have 0.25. So only this one is mutual value. So in between B and C, so B and C you have J.2 and C and B you have J.2. That is the coupling. B from C to D as well as B to B, B to C. So now you are going to take the inverse. So இதுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்குமே நீங்க J1, J.2, J.25 எல்லாத்துக்குமே வந்து டைரக்டா வந்து இன்வெர்ஸ் எடுத்துடலாம். இதுக்கு வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த 4 இதுக்கு மட்டும் நீங்க தனியா இன்வெர்ஸ் எடுக்கணும்பா, யூசிங் யுவர் மேட்ரிக்ஸ் டெக்னிக். சரியா? இது நீங்க அப்படியே டைரக்டா எடுக்க கூடாது. யூ ஆர் ஜஸ்ட் யூசிங் யுவர் மேட்ரிக்ஸ் டெக்னிக். ஸோ மேட்ரிக்ஸ் டெக்னிக் யூஸ் பண்ணி நீங்க சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணீங்கன்னா J3.125. That is inverse of the matrix rule. Rule தெரியும்ல உனக்கு, 1 divided by determinant cofactor of each and every element. 1 divided by determinant of this matrix into cofactor. 4 இருக்கு, C11, C12, C13, sorry C11, C12, C21, C22. So cofactor 4 element எடுத்து தனியா சால்வ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா you may have this solution. So next one the oriented graph. So one வந்து downwards because ground. 1 to B I have my reverse direction, and 1 to 3 reverse direction, 3 to 4 forward direction, and 2 to 4. So I have to find out the incidence matrix. So I have 4 active branches, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 is grounded, 0 we couldn't consider. With respect to your branches A, B, C, D, E. So A with 1, so it is forward direction only 1. A with 2 reverse direction 0, and A with 3 illa connection illa 2, 3, 4 எதுக்குமே connection illa, direct connection, so it is 0. Next one the B with 1, B with 1 minus 1, B with 2 it is plus 1, 3 and 4 not connected is 0, and C with 1, C வந்து reverse direction minus 1, அதே போல 2 கூட கனெக்ட் ஆகல, 3 கூட கனெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கு forward direction, so 1, and D with 1 and 2 0, D with 3 is forward, D with minus 4 is minus 1. Okay, at last E with 1 is 0, E with 2 is minus 1 reverse direction, and E with 3 is 0, and E with 4 is plus 1. So I just taking transpose of this matrix. So rows are interchanged with your columns. So 1 minus 1 minus 1 0 0, 0 1 0 0 minus 1, 0 0 1 1 0, and 0 0 minus 1 1. So now you have to multiply my Y matrix with the A matrix. So if you are multiplying, you may get a 4 cross 4. This 4 cross 4 multiplying with your A transpose. That is the final solution. So yeah, so this is the fourth problem. Fifth வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா find bus admittance matrix for the system shown in figure. So கொடுத்திருக்கிறது எல்லாமே admittance or impedance, but we have to find out the admittance matrix for the system. So the values are not given, just alphabets we are having. So we have in Z1 we have generator, Z2 we have generator, and Z3 we have generator. So 3 generators we are having and 6 impedances. So Z1, Z4 parallel, Z5, Z6 parallel, and Z2, Z3 parallel, and we have 2 main junctions, 1 and 2. So the interconnection of the impedances junction is first junction 1 and second junction is 2. It is grounded. So Y1 is nothing but 1 by Z1, as you all know. Y2 is nothing but 1 by Z2. Y3 is 1 by Z3, Y4 is 1 by Z4, Y5 is 1 by Z5, and Y6 is 1 by Z. I just converting my impedance into admittance. So what is Y11? The first node connected values. So in first node, what are the branches connected? Z1 connected, Z4 connected, Z5 connected, Z6 connected. So I am taking all the elements inverse. That is nothing but Y1, Y4, Y5, Y6. Likewise 2, 2. So in second node, what are the elements connected? Z2, Z3, Z5, Z6. So Y2, Y3, Y5, Y6. So Y12, Y21 both are complement. So 1 and 2 we have Z5, Z6. So minus of Y5 minus Y6. So this is the Y bus. Number எதுவும் தரல, அதனால லெட்டராகவே போட்டேன். Y bus equal to Y1, Y4, Y5, Y6. அதே போல இங்க வந்து Y22, Y2, Y3, Y5, Y6. இது வந்து காம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் 1, 2 and 2, 1 is complement. Correct? So last problem number 6 வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா find out the Y matrix for the sample power system shown in figure. Data for the system are given in table. So we have only 3 bus. So 1 to 2 impedance line charging கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. அதே போல 1 to 3 impedance line charging கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. 2 to 3 we have impedance and line charging. So Y10 we have to find out 13 and Y12. So அது வந்து J.055 வரும். அதே போல Y20 வந்து Y-21, Y-23 by 2. So the values is given J.03 plus J.020. So you are getting J.05 per unit and 30, 31, 32. So you are getting J0.045. So Y12, Y13, 23, 11. So Y12 is nothing but 1 by Z12. So Z12 is given. So minus 5 plus J.5 if you are taking inverse. Likewise, Y13 value is also given. So the impedance are கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, நம்ம admittance மாத்திரோம். So 1 divided by 0.08 plus J.24 minus 1.25 plus J3.75. Likewise, Y23 inverse of your Z23 minus 1.667 plus J5. And Y11 is nothing but Y10, 12, 13. So if you are solving, you are getting 6.255 minus J18.704. And Y2 is Y20, Y12, Y23. So if you are simplifying, you may get 6.672 minus J19.96. Likewise 33, 301323. If you are adding, you may get 2.918 minus J8.709. So now you may get your Y bus matrix. So these are all the updated problems from the university side. So the university வந்து ஒரு 2 years கேட்டது வந்து அப்டேட் பண்ணி எழுதுனது. So yeah, try to refer and solve these problems individually. So up to this, your unit number 1 is completed. So yeah, இது வந்து முடிச்ச வரையும் யூனிட் நம்பர் 1. நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் நாளைக்கு வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 10:30 கிளாஸ் இல்லையா, 10:30 வந்து நம்ம யூனிட் நம்பர் 2 ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாம். So we have a power flow analysis. The power flow analysis problems வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா we have 2 methods. One method is Gauss-Seidel method and another method is Newton-Raphson method. So you have numerical solution for both methods. I just incorporating more power system with your numerical methods. Based on the numerical method calculation, we are trying to estimate the power system parameters. That is the main intention of unit number 2. Syllabus pathina theriyum. So unit number 2 is my power flow analysis. So bus classification. So we have 3 types of buses. One bus is your slack bus. So slack bus is always a reference bus, so it should be treated as constant. And next one is my PQ bus. P stands for real power, Q stands for active power. Is P and Q are, it is your PQ bus or otherwise a load bus. Third one is my PV bus. So PV bus means the real power as well as voltage is specified. So when the real power and voltage specified means it is your generator bus. Clear? So 3 classification only we have. So one is slack bus, another one is load bus, and the third one is your generator bus. So that is the bus classification. So that bus classification we are just incorporating with your 2 methods. So I am going to utilize in my Gauss-Seidel method as well as I am going to utilize in my Newton-Raphson method. So next one is formulation of my power flow problem in polar coordinates. So I just analyze all my solution in my polar coordinates, not in rectangular, it is in the polar coordinates. And third one is power flow solution using my Gauss-Seidel method, handling of voltage controlled buses. And last is power flow solution by Newton-Raphson method. So only 2 techniques we have in the unit number 2. So Gauss-Seidel as well as Newton-Raphson. We should discuss about the flow chart for the Gauss-Seidel as well as Newton-Raphson and try to solve some numerical examples. If you are solving both the cases, you may get completion on this unit. So up to this, my unit number 1 is over. So in the next class onwards, I will start with my unit number 2, power flow analysis. So while attending my session, have your calculator and a note. சரியா? ஸோ கொஞ்சம் ஃபார்முலாஸ் வந்து லென்த்தியாக இருக்குமா, நீங்கள் போன யூனிட்ல பார்த்த மாதிரி பர் யூனிட் சிஸ்டம் போல ஈஸியான ஃபார்முலா இருக்காது. இது ஒரே ஒரு ஃபார்முலா தான், கொஞ்சம் லென்த்தியான ஃபார்முலா. ஸோ அந்த ப்ராப்ளத்தை வச்சு நீங்கள் சால்வ் பண்ணணும். ஒரு ஹைட்ரேஷன், 2 ஹைட்ரேஷன், 3 ஹைட்ரேஷன், லைக் யுவர் நியூமெரிக்கல் மெத்தட்ஸ். நம்ம நியூமெரிக்கல் மெத்தட்ஸ் சார் சால்வ் பண்ணியிருப்பார்ல, at the end of first iteration, at the end of second iteration, at the end of third iteration, what is the solution சொல்லிட்டு அது போல we have to solve iteration wise. So have your calculator in the next class onwards. நீ கால்குலேட்டர் இல்லாம சும்மா நான் வெறுமனே உட்காந்து பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா புரியாது. நீங்க வந்து சால்வ் பண்ணி என் கூட ஆன்சர் சொன்னீங்கன்னா தான் உங்களுக்கு வந்து அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் ஆகும். ஓகே, probably you may get offline examinations. So due to the pandemic situation, you may have online examination both in the objective pattern as well as your written pattern. But for the forthcoming semester, you may expect offline examination. Please aware of it. For latest update, check your analyst website as well as college website. Thank you all. Is there any clarification?
book வாங்கணும் சார் சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கு?
No need ma, just verify my notes. That's it.
சோ இப்போ வாங்குற மாதிரி இருந்தா என்ன ஆத்தர் வாங்கிக்கலாம் கிளாரிஃபை பண்றதுக்கு சார்?
2-3 புக் வாங்கணும்டா, அதனால தான் சொல்ல நான் புக் 2 புக் வாங்க முடியுமா?
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
நான் லோக்கல் டெக்ஸ்ட் மென்ஷன் பண்ணல, என்னுடைய ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிபிடில இருக்கும் பாரு. டாக்டர் ஏ நாகர்கனி, இன்னொன்னு வந்து ஜெரால்ட் நெக்லா
சொன்னீங்க, அப்ப கிரேஞ்சர் சொன்னீங்க. நீங்க
புரியலடா, தெளிவா பேசுறா. கொஞ்சம் பேசுறது சத்தமா பேசு.
நாகர்கனியன் கோத்தரி சொன்னீங்க, அப்புறமா கிரேஞ்சர்